The intro is long enough. Good Lord, that intro is damn, it's a long intro. What's up, everyone? What is good? What another swelter of a Sunday here in Cape Town. I see a few of you have arrived preemptively. Joey, Gaza, Robbie Fenter is here. Nice one. Good to see you. Good to see you. Did I see Renee? How's it? Welcome, everyone. Let's get some music going. Whoo, what a day, what a day. Hang on, let's get this HR up. All right, cool. Welcome, man. Sweet. Okay, so welcome to show 22. Let's do a quick sound check, yeah? Let me turn that down a little bit. How's it? Hey, Arbot. Hey, I see you here. Hey, hang on, let me turn on the chat a little bit here. We're going to be hanging out like this for a while. There you go. How's it? So, yeah. Okay, so, yeah. Arbot, I understand. We're going to get to you. I understand you might have some internet issues, but yeah, I'm glad to see you. Welcome. Guys, let's get into this, all right? But first, we're going to do the routine. It's one of those crazy weather days here in Cape Town. I'm bringing it up again. Joey, welcome. I see you there in the comments. Yeah, it's a sweltering day. But up country, I think Limpopo side, it's been raining and it's flooding in some areas. Yeah, man, thoughts to you. And this is where you come in, you Arbot. My cold beverage. Yeah, I'm the Minister of Weather right now. And I disapprove of the extremes. Yeah. There's no rain down this side. Yeah. So, Gavin, you're saying that I'm a weather guy? Yeah, pretty much so, at least for the first 5 minutes. As people pile in, I'm streaming on multiple platforms. Yeah. What do you guys think of my background? Hey, question number 1, can you recognize the background? Question number 2, do you know whose house some of our political elites stay at? I mean, this is some of the most expensive. Is there a list? Is there a bit of a yeah? How's my sound? Hey, Arbot? Arbot says, yes, it's been cloudy with a bit of rain in the week, but from this morning at around 2 a.m., it's been belting down. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, let's go through some things here. I got a video here from one of my... Sweet. Okay, sweet. Thanks, man. Sweet. Because, my monitor earphones here can be deceptive. I hear myself just fine. I hear the music and all that just fine, but obviously... Okay, good. That's good. All right. While we're talking about the weather in general, let's look at... we're going to get into the show just a little bit. Let's look at what's going on around SA. One of my favorite, and I mentioned this before, one of my favorite YouTube channels is South Africa Today. I think Today in South Africa. South Africa Today. I might have actually... SA, no, it's not SA Today. Today in SA. I brought this up before. Okay, let me turn down the... Is it low? Arbot says sound is good. Background music may be a notch down. Okay, I can turn that up a little bit, not a problem. Wow. So let's get that atmosphere going. Okay. I'm trying to make it worthwhile to subscribe to this channel. Right. Thank you for giving me a little boost there, Gavin. But let's get into this. I want to show you guys this before I move on. All right. Hang on. Is it SA today? What today? Maybe SA today. It is SA today. So today, 14th of March. So today, 14th March. Okay, so one of the things I like to do with this channel, is it this channel? Yeah, it is. Sorry, I got it. One of the my favorite things to do with this channel is to actually watch it at least once a week. And especially if you like, if you're on YouTube a lot and that you consume a lot of political channels, you know, there's a lot of political talk, and you know, South African politics is murky, and a lot of the times you get frustrated, you know, because you a lot of the time you're hearing negatives. This crazy politician said that this policy is being pushed through. This lunatic is chanting again. Who's this in court again? And we and also when I watch a lot of these channels, I observe the comments, and sometimes the comments are very negative, like SA is dead, you know, this country has gone to the dogs. I largely, in some aspects, yes, but as a palate cleanser every week, I like to log on to this channel and pull up like a video from the weekend before, and I have a look. Let me share it. Let me share it with you. Let me share what I mean. I think I've gone through this before. I should have. All right, there you go. That's it. Okay. So now, there you go. Let's do that. I'm over here. Sweet. So what I want to show you is this is basically a collection of videos from around the country. And this channel mostly curates good stuff, like good videos from everywhere, from all walks of life. It showcases the beautiful parts of the nation. Now, this is Limpopo. Flooding, it's raining, but there are some parts that are genuinely, I mean, look at that spot. I got a solid kidney just to get there. This is what I wanted to show you guys. There you go. Whose cousin is this? Robbie Fenta. Do you know this guy? The strongest man in Gauteng. Pulling truck. I don't know. That's the type of man you don't buy him a beer. You buy him the cake. And is that the mountain behind him? Is that the mountain behind him? Kind of looks like the mountain. Look at this. You guys ready? Yeah. Anyway. So one of my favorite other things to see here, you know, just how few average South Africans are living here. I used to travel through this town when going to school, because we lived in the former Transkei, and to go to school, which was in the lower part of Natal, I think Indwe, was it Mobeni or something like that. I used to travel through this town. But look, so every once in a while, I like to just log into this channel. It really sort of bluntens the cynicism, right? Places like this is worth fighting for, you know. If you can't fight for something like this, at least support those who are. You know, this is beautiful. Look at that. I'm preaching to the choir here. I'm preaching to the choir, but you get the point. I strongly recommend you guys, have a look at this channel. It's ran by, I believe, a couple. It's like a photographer. He curates. Where are we going? Oh, we're going to the. Yeah, there you go. Shit, you see this? Yeah. Plus, it's Support South African creators. I like it. Palette cleanser. All right. Okay. So today, I have a bit of a programmed show here to bring to you guys. I got to watch. I don't have much time to watch movies and TV series during the week, and I told you guys this before, right? But I did get some time this week because I had a tough week. A couple of interviews and blah blah blah. Fish place. We'll talk about that at some other time. But I caught two things. Okay, this is a bit loud for me. Background music is a bit loud for me. There you go. Is my chat stuck? All right, there you go. All right. So I got to watch maybe two things that I want to talk to you about. That's the hot picks, strong recommendations for this week, and also I want to kind of talk about what I'm going to be binging on this coming week. All right, Gavin, you gave some good suggestions. So first things first. Yesterday was an important, pretty important day for a friend of ours. I believe it was. Let's have a look here. Do I have it in my notes? It was the Mork Rock Show, Mork's birthday. It was yesterday, right? So shout out to Mork. You're one of the guys that pushed me to get this show done. I'm pretty sure you guys know who Mork is, right? You guys know who Mork is. He's I'm doing this. I'm trying to find a clip for him. Yeah, he's the guy kind of who pushed me to get into starting my show over here, and I believe he's turning 66 tomorrow. Yeah, 66 or 65. Yeah. Anyway, good for him, man. He looks so good. He doesn't look a day over 71. That guy. I wonder who he's. I should ask him who he's. Arbot says 55. Okay, he looks good. Looks good. I'm thinking maybe 60. How about that? How about we meet halfway? 60. And I do believe that Renee, it's your grandfather's birthday today. Yeah. Okay. And I believe he's not quite well. He's in hospital. And I can't imagine what that's like. But yeah, man. Thoughts and prayers to you, you know. Yeah. I hope yeah. Happy birthday, Gramps. Happy birthday. Who else is here? Robbie? Thanks you. Robbie, welcome here. Anyway, let me go on. Happy birthday, Mork Rock. I hope I know you, but you are probably making some really good food. You're probably making some really good food. And by the end of the afternoon, was it yesterday or today? You sound like the type of guy who would have like a double barrel birthday. Like, it's my birthday weekend. It's my birthday week. All right. Well, you deserve it. Especially after the technical issues you had last week. Yeah. Hey, I'm with you. As a struggle streamer. Okay. Lastly, I kind of want to. Yeah, so last week, I should have segments. I should have like little 50 segments over here, like the I am It's Not Okay TV, Joey. I should take a page out of your book. Yes, happy birthday, Grandpa. Even though not so happy, feel better. Yeah. True. I second that appeal. What else you have here? We got. I hope everyone forgets my birthday. What? Why? Why would you say something like that? Why would you hope everyone forgets your birthday? Well, not when I'm around. If you can tell me what your birthday is, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to tell Alfreda to add a reminder onto my calendar 3 days prior, text you before your birthday. So that way I won't forget. All right. Hey, Chantal, welcome. You haven't missed much. We haven't actually really launched off. We're just, bantering. We just talked about Mork's birthday yesterday for his, happy 77th birthday today. Was it yesterday? No. Oh, yeah. And Yasin is here. Hey, I haven't seen you in a minute. Okay, well, let's dive into it. I want to dive into it. It's 15 minutes over. guys, last week South Africa lost a legend, Soli Philander, and it was his funeral. And one of the people that spoke at his funeral is a South African entertainment legend, Kurt Schoonrod. Now, the reason I bring Kurt Schoonrod up is because he's a South African entertainment legend. I think most people know who Kurt Schoonrod is. You guys know who Kurt Schoonrod is, right? He spoke at Soli Philander's funeral, and he said he had some good words. But the reason I bring him up is that, let me share it so long. Let me add this as I speak. The reason I bring him up is that in Cape Town, he's the one who started the Cape Town Comedy Club, right? Cape Town Comedy Club, the premier comedy club. One of the premier comedy clubs in the country for a long while. Hey, Debbie, welcome. Good to see you. Yes, Cape Town is cooling down. What's cooling the Cape Town hotties down? Hey, I don't know, man. I don't know. That's a question for Neil deGrasse Tyson. But once the answer's figured out, I would like to know. Yeah. So one of the reasons I bring up Kurt Schoonrod is that he started Cape Town Comedy Club. Cape Town Comedy Club then became a premier comedy destination. It's one of the few places where a seasoned comedian can work up to. You come from working an open mic, you work your way up to headlining a room like that. He ran that for years, and he was inspired by Soli. Soli was one of the earliest people to inspire Kurt Schoonrod. And so after Kurt Schoonrod started the Cape Town Comedy Club, that paved the way for guys like Skalk Besaidenout to prove themselves nationwide and then later internationally. So if you think about it, Soli Philander's existence, this is the weird way how art and pop culture works, right? Someone does a thing, establishes a president. We don't slip up on my English quite yet. And it inspires someone else, who then inspires someone else. And you can work this chain all the way down. I love how that works. So anyway, let's play what Kurt had to say here at the legend.
Soli Philander has been described as a cultural gem and a pioneer for young and upcoming comedians, particularly
Can
from
you guys
the
hear
Cape
this?
Flats.
Let me know in the comments there.
He was considered a father figure who was an inspiration to many.
He was a comedian. He was a writer. He was a poet. He was involved in productions at the Baxter. He was on television, and then Cape Talk right in the beginning. He was on radio.
Okay.
Many have written, they said, Soli has been an inspiration to them. They said his intellectual capacity, his authenticity was their strength over many years.
The arts community in South Africa.
Okay, let me pause that for a second. Wow. I would like that guy to rewrite my Tinder profile. He really, man. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Is grieving the loss of the legendary comedian, actor, TV show host, and activist.
In my industry, he was an absolute bastion of hope when young performers from the Cape Flats was trying to make it in an industry that was dominated by other groups of people. So he was this beacon of hope and understanding, a someone to aspire to. And then later on, he opened a lot of paths for me.
Soli has been an inspiration to each and every artist that I personally know. He has been, like the pastor said, he's been a father to the fatherless. He's been a mentor to those that needed his spiritual guidance, his acting talent guidance from years back. Soli has been there, he's done that, and he's done it with a smile, and he was always willing to reach his hand down to pull others up to where he was.
Philander has been lauded for decades of work and his contribution to community activism.
People forget that Soli studied social work. So Soli was always a humanitarian. He always fought for the underdog. He always fought for injustice. From back in the 80s when I met Soli, that was who Soli was.
A private cremation will take place at a later stage.
All right.
For SABC News in Cape Town.
All right, peace, Soli. Okay. Yeah. So you say, I mean, Nomad says that he remembers Soli on the teenage TV shows. Yeah. He was Timothy Treadle, right? Yeah. So anyway, yeah, he's gonna be missed, and you know, look, I'll say this. Guys like this is one of the reasons why I believe that SA is going to
Even the loss of
whatever issues we have in South Africa. I think just as long as we have people like this that inspire others onwards and forwards, you know, towards the positive, however you might think of their personal politics or whatever, what you want is people who have a net positive impact on culture. Net positive. It's not net negative, net positive. And so yeah, good. R.I.P. to Soli. And yeah, a man like that will be remembered. Yeah. Anyway. So yeah, that's that. Let's turn on the music back around again. Yeah, and sorry, Joey. You probably don't know this guy, but at least now you know a bit about him. Okay. All right. That was a tribute to Soli by Kurt. What else do we have today? What else do we have for you today? Check the comments out. Yeah. I said I'm the minister of weather, but I think I'm being questioned about weather here. I should know stuff about weather, right? Yeah. So maybe he was a great legend, full of comedy and years of stage drama. Yeah. Years of stage drama, also years of personal drama. Let's not get it twisted. He was an artist. He was an artist. Yo, stand-up comedians have they come with character. Anyway, cool. Yes. All right. So what does Joey say over here? It's like learning. Always like learning. Cool. Yeah, sweet. I'm glad you're picking up what I'm putting down. Okay. So guys, it's 20 past. As you can see in the title, it says, what does the title even say? Heatwave picks. I was toying with a couple of titles for the show today. So heatwave picks. Mary, where is Mary? Mary is still settling in at her. Good question. Actually, I should address it. Mary's still settling in at a new spot. Scheduling on a Sunday is difficult. Let's be honest. Come on, let's be honest, guys. Sundays, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the afternoon on a summer in South Africa, it's a little difficult to coordinate. But yeah, so told her whenever she's ready and she can jump on anytime. But yeah, so she sends her regards. Okay. There you go. You guys are chatting. Okay, let's keep it moving. I want to get into the proper crux of the show reel. I kind of want to get into it because I also want to ask you a couple of questions. All right. Yeah, Sunday afternoon is good for a nap, which is good. I understand. Kevin, you're here. I didn't see you sneak in over here, bro. Okay, welcome. The intent of the show, predominantly, you could have lunch as you're watching the show. You know what I mean? So it's not a neither here nor there. But I don't know how you do your lunch. I guess when you can't pay attention to two things at once there, Kevin. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. What does 1044 say here? Can you get the chief of heat officer can I get the chief of heat officer on to explain why he's failing to cool down Cape Town? You know what, Commissioner? You know what, Commissioner? I lost my phone 2 weeks ago during a burglary, and so therefore my contacts with the CHO, Chief Heat Commissioner, as I'm sure you're aware, Madam Speaker. So, but I tell you what, I'll make you a promise. I will start a commission of heat inquiry. How about that? A commission of heat inquiry, so we can get down to the brass tacks and the bottom. And so, therefore, with your patience, and if you criticize that particular statement that I have made, then you are an enemy of the stream. I hope that addresses your issue. Welcome, Kevin. Oh, I see a new person that has just joined up. Katrina, is it Katrina one? Welcome. Actually, let's get you a boost over here. I don't have that fancy pad thing that the folks at It's Not Okay TV has. You know, Milo with the full-on studio thing. Yeah. Sure. Welcome. Thank you very much for arriving. Welcome to the upper room. This week, Grown Folks Talk. Today's show is the Sunday lunch. We have it every day. Every day. We have lunch, hopefully every day, if you can. But every Sunday, we do lunch. 2 o'clock, we talk pop culture, politics a bit of idle banter. Yeah, pretty much it. I'm just checking my notes over here. This is when I'm looking on this side, my notes. Okay, but welcome. Families often sit at the table for Sunday lunch, though, Pete. True. This is true. But these are modern times. Not all families can do that. But the upper room fills the gap. Everyone's welcome here. Families and all kinds of families. All right. I get you. Sweet. Okay. I'm going for afternoon siesta as weather dictates, the age appropriate. Fair enough, David. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate you. Yeah. This weather is proper nap weather. Yeah. Okay. So I want to keep it going a little bit. I think I'm a bit behind on the chat, but please like and subscribe. Katrin, welcome. So today let's get into it. So the show is called Heatwave Picks. So this week was a tough week. As you all know, there's not much time to watch everything because there's a lot to catch up on. So I've got to be selective. But you also got to be in the mood to go watch something. So when I'm having a tough week, it's tough to go watch a Christopher Nolan thing. Now I gotta, because when I try to watch something, I try to give it a shot, give it attention. But there are other sorts of films and movies that you can watch that you don't have to turn on your brain. You can put them in the background, you can pause them, that kind of thing. So one of those movies this week I watched was Badlands. Let me get the bad over here. Predator Badlands. So now I watched this. Let me put the trailer here quickly. Predator Badlands. Where are you? So I watched. Yes, there you go. That's the official trailer. I watched this week, and I gotta admit, I was pleasantly surprised by this movie. I got a full review, but I was pleasantly surprised, and I want to recommend it. Right? I want to recommend this movie because it's the perfect sort of movie to watch where you enjoy skop, skit and donut. Joey, that's explosions and gung fu, whatever, just action films, and that you don't have to really get too vested. Let me just do this. I can get the size right here. Reset. Yeah, perfect. Okay, cool. So let's just watch through the trailer here quickly, and you can tell me if you guys seen this, because if you've seen this, I want to ask you what you think about what I got to say about it, because there are certain things that I noticed about this movie that really surprised me. As someone who's jaded, it's tough watching these remakes and the freaking offshoots and these days, because Predator is one of my favorite movies ever, right? With the original one with Arnold Schwarzenegger, stellar, right? It's like quintessential 1980s, 1990s action schlock. It's not even schlock that I like, right? And so, it's gone through over the years, some shitty ones, some good ones, some shitty ones. So, Gavin, if you've seen this, oh, dude, you got to tell me what you think. Like, let's watch through the trailer for those who didn't see it. Okay, so you've seen it too, right? Roman, you also enjoyed it? Okay, sweet. We don't need to watch the trailer, but let me get my notes here, because I want to talk a bit about it and ask you guys what you think. Where is my notes? Okay, sweet. So now, first of all, with this trailer, I'm going to keep it on repeat there. With this, it really ends up like yes! All right. Let me. Okay, let me. I'm gonna clip that. Okay. Okay, so you've all seen it. Good. Okay, good. So good, sweet. You all seen it. So one of the things I appreciate about it ended up being and feeling like a feel-good movie, like a popcorn movie, right? I'll tell you what I felt like when I'm going in to watch this, right? I've seen all of the the schlock. You watch the remakes and you're disappointed with how they're treating the characters, or you watch a franchise. I think the Terminator franchise, where the Terminator is meant to be the main person. You go into the movie thinking you're going to watch the Terminator. Suddenly they switch it up on you. It happened with Indiana Jones. You go in to watch Indiana Jones because you want to watch Indiana Jones, and then suddenly they keep pushing this other character, and you find yourself in the movie going, wait. Why are we watching this guy? I'm here for Indiana Jones. Who is this? Who is that? So I went into this going, oh, okay, here we go. They're gonna know. Okay, here we go. That's kind of how I went into it, because I'm so jaded. I was kind of sick and tired of. Oh yeah, the Easter eggs you're talking about. I'm watching the chat. Yeah, I should actually keep talking while I'm watching. So I'm almost looking at my notes over here. So I got into it jaded. I was like, okay, all right, let me just put this on, let it play in the background, and see how it goes. I went to the high seas, so I didn't even get the proper translations. Right, you've all seen it, so there's no spoilers here. The dude doesn't speak English, so all the subtitles were in Russian. I didn't care. I was like, okay, if this movie thinks I'm such an idiot, that again, let me rephrase that. If this movie is good, I'm gonna get into the story without having to read the subtitles of what is being said. And I tell you what, boom. The first 15-30 minutes, I think I was into it. I found myself going, oh, where is this going? Because I'd ignored it. I ignored all the media, all the stuff. I didn't even see the previous one. What was the previous one's name? That's another question I want to ask you guys. Did you see the one before this movie? All right, because as I understand it, before Badlands, okay, there was another one that came out the same year, last year, called Predator, Killer of Killers. It was an animated anthology. I didn't even watch that. And then prior to that, 2022 was Prey, right? Frontal. Yeah, there you go. You're right. Okay, sweet. Ooh, Gavin, you got my Discord, right? I want to give this a rewatch with proper English titles so I can. I want to give it a rewatch. Oh, don't you dare go! I want you to don't go that. Don't do that. Okay, so let's keep it on loop. Can we do that? Let's not autoplay. Okay, so I didn't watch that. So I went into it thinking, oh, okay, well, let's see. And then the first 30 minutes, I got captured with it. Was the anime good? Should I go back and watch it? Okay, sweet. Okay, cool. I'll add that to my to-do list. Katrine, what do you say? Just wanted to say the same. It looks really interesting. Pretty nice effects. Yes, the action sequences on this were pretty good. There's one particular sequence that I was watching. I think this was the first fight. No spoilers, yeah. The first fight with the Kalisk. It reminded me, and it took me back to like video game type gameplay, which was pretty cool. It was kind of refreshing. Some of it was a bit wonky, but once again, I was looking at it a bit too much at some points, but the story took me back into it, so I could ignore certain that the physics there doesn't, getting pedantic like that, but that worked out. So that was one good sequence, and then also, can we talk about quickly the interactions between these two? All right. What's her name? What's the actress's name? She's been around for a minute. Ellie Fanning, right? Ellie Fanning. This is directed by Dan Trachtenberg. Could that be a South African name? Dan Trachtenberg. All right. So I was worried about the interaction between these two. From what I understand, let's do this. From what I understand, this script was rewritten. Yeah. Cool. This script was rewritten at like almost the last minute after some screen testing, right? And so I think from what I understand, from what I could see, the rewrite is what made the characters better. They took Ellie Fanning, Dakota Fanning's sister. Yes. Ellie Fanning, Dakota Fanning's sister. Yeah. I forgot who they were. Twins, right? They're twins, right? Prey was the American Indian one. Yeah, I didn't catch that one. I'm thinking now maybe sometime later this year, when I get the time, I'll go watch it. Chantal, yeah, you saying Trachtenberg? Could that be? Trachtenberg is a German Jewish. Michelle Trachtenberg was Dawn in Buffy. Oh, are they related? Are you saying Michelle Trachtenberg is related to Dan Trachtenberg? Ellie's the younger sister. Oh, I feel as though I should know that, but I also feel as though, hey, okay, cool. They are related. I figured I knew that. So let me get back to the rewrite. I thought the rewrite saved these two characters because I know there was a trailer released, the first trailer. And then the comments on that first trailer were like, oh, here we go. Here's another boss lady film. Here's another boss lady film. Guys, because boss lady films are now poison in Hollywood. It either has to be an exceptionally well written and well received boss lady film, or it's just not going to work. I think the Marvel thing burnt. And that spider thingy burnt, that whole concept. With box office poison. You just gotta have a really good movie, or just don't try at all. So I thought this was great. The ending felt satisfactory. At the end of the day, you were rooting for all of them. That little monkey was pretty nice. What was it? A monkey? Was it a Kalisk? Like mini Kalisk? Was pretty cool. Yeah. I say this is a strong recommend. That's number one. Number two, furthermore, I would say this movie kind of now, it's given me a bit of hope, right? It's given me a bit of hope. This was written around 2022, 2021, I believe. So it was written during the peak of that weird woke Hollywood stuff, gunk, preachy rubbish. Like they keep churning out for what we call the modern audience. I'm borrowing that term. You guys know it. But yeah, this was nice. Strong recommend. I'm gonna rewatch it later on this year, maybe in the winter. Gavin, if you can send me that link, I'd like some good proper subs. Yeah, cool, sweet. Anyway, that's the first review of Badlands. It's a strong recommend. And yeah, I think you guys have watched it. You guys also recommend it too, yeah? Anything have I missed anything? Let's see. I loved the Wayland Yutani. I liked the Wayland Yutani sort of crossover. It didn't feel forced. And, you know, also, not many humans. It was a show where you weren't dealing with humans. Cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Anyway, I hope there's a sequel coming out. Yeah. I think more of these smaller budget action, good story, great characters. More of that, and I think we'll be okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. Sweet. Okay. Let's see here. So yeah, those were my thoughts on this surprisingly satisfactory, and I think maybe this movie will go down. You know how movies they come out sometimes lukewarm, you know, in the day, but then years later they just become cult classics. This has that potential, you know, for this particular generation. I think this has potential to be like one of those cult classics. But yeah. Okay. So Netflix. Damn. Okay. I have Netflix. So I went through all of that because, you know, it got wonky in certain parts. It's on Netflix. I should have checked. All right. Guys, click like and subscribe. Here we go. The heat is getting to me. This leather seat. Boy. Woo. Oh. All right. Okay. Check the comments once again. What you guys have to say. Cool. Okay. All right. It's on Netflix. So yeah, you don't have to go to the high seas. At least I don't have to go to the high seas. Okay. All right. Thea and Dick, buddy cops. My new favorite buddy cop duo. We'll see how they go. See how the culture handles them. Sweet. Okay. Let's move over to the second one I watched. But before we do that, palette cleanser. Here we go. Let's get us a palette cleanser real quick. I think we're gonna need new palette cleansers. All right, let's go. How about this one?
I'll tell you this one. Yeah. Shanice.
Yeah?
Your mouth is moving a lot like a rat. Yappa, 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 yappa. Shut it, please.
Wait a minute. Say it to your best friend or your worst enemy. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Hang on. What are you saying there, Chief? Hey? Oh, by the way, you got a show at 6 o'clock. I shall do my level best to make it. Can you believe it? I got a freaking exam after this. You know, as a software engineer, you get sent, if you're interviewing, you sometimes get sent tests to do. So after the show, I got to go write SQL, hey? Joey, I gotta go write SQL after the show. Okay, sweet. Speaking of Netflix. Okay, sorry, it's on Prime, not Netflix. Okay, sweet. I got both. But speaking of Netflix, this is a good this is a good segue. Yappa, yappa, yappa. Okay, Cam, I see you, no man. All right, here we go. Let's move it on. Finish with that. Don't need that. Just checking my notes here quickly. The second thing I watched this week, I only finished it this morning. And I think we alluded to it last week. And you tell me if you guys have seen this. Yes. The new Louis Theroux. Now, first of all, I'm jumping up. Is it Louis Theroux? We're going to talk about Inside the Manosphere, Louis Theroux. Have you seen that? But before I continue, how's it pronounced? 1 for Theroux or 2 for Theroux. Louis Theroux or Louis Theroux? Because I've heard both. So what do you guys think? Is it Louis Theroux or Louis Theroux? One for Theroux, two for Theroux. Okay, so I saw this. I finished it. Let's stop sharing that. I saw this thing. I finished it this morning. Actually, this morning as I was prepping the show, and I was kind of surprised, mostly because let's see if I got the trailer here. So play that in the background as we are going. And by the way, St. Patrick's Day is coming up in a couple of days. We'll talk about that for a second. Let's get through this review quick. I don't need that anymore. Sorry. Let me get my notes together here. Ooh-wee. Here we go. Arch. There you go. Inside the Manosphere notes. Here we go. Let's get the official Netflix trailer. Okay, sweet. Okay, you're driving. Hey, whoa. Let's not break the rules here, Joey. He says he's driving. Okay, you listening? Okay, I'm just prepping up this trailer here. Let me load it up. Okay, here it is. Let me just add this up because I know you might have not seen it because it's only just recently came out, but on the 11th of March. Yeah. So Nomad says, I don't want to watch Manosphere things. It makes me hate things. I get you. 100%. Ooh, that's a hell of a, it's a hate-filled rabbit hole. Hateful. It's very cynical. The Manosphere sphere is very cynical at times. But, and a lot of that is addressed in this documentary. So, off the jump, I recommend that you watch this. Okay, but before I say anything more, let me play the trailer.
Train a little bit earlier in the day. I normally train a little bit earlier in the day. I like to start my day off working out, doing hard things. Who are you talking to? What, do I not talk to them? Talk to him. Talk to you.
We're not on social media now.
That's one of my favorite parts.
What would you say is the message?
I coach boys how to make money.
Oh, this is a nice spot.
How to be outside the system. How to be proper guys.
Shut up, Bernardo.
Would you see me that way?
Did you look at my arms? The stature's not saying too much.
Yeah,
I was entering the Manosphere.
It's funny. It's just to tell you what it's not, right? It's classic Louis Theroux. Is it Louis Theroux? Is it Theroux? Theroux, right? No, man? Theroux, okay. Okay, I'm going to go with Theroux because that Theroux, I don't know. All right.
Wild frontier of streamers whose behavior is reshaping the culture.
People ask me why Miami, and I tell them because if it was 120 years ago, I'd be on a horse on the way to California to dig for gold.
Whose appeal has proved irresistible to hordes of young fans. 15 is probably like your main demographic.
No, it isn't.
They hear that content, they think it's acceptable.
Fuck the woman! Fuck the woman!
Yeah.
What have I done?
I'm doing it for money. I don't care about
The morality of it.
I'm not living for other people. I'm living for myself.
The mother of my children, she doesn't talk to them.
Yeah.
We don't cross into each other's
Yeah, Theroux really
Stings, huh?
I don't
You
want
seem
to
upset by it.
not add
You seem
commentary
upset by it.
watching over here. Yeah, well, let's continue.
Do you consider yourself a misogynist?
I love women and I actually understand them.
You think you know better than they do?
They want a guy that can lead
Oof.
them.
This
and
was an
dominate
awkward
them.
moment.
Got anything to say to the live, Theroux?
Not really. Do you think Satanists are running the world?
Absolutely.
They talk about misinformation on the internet.
Yeah.
This is what they're talking about.
Yeah, the trailer's edited in a particular way.
I don't do this bullshit editing that you
That
guys
is-
do because I'm real.
Are you getting triggered?
Classic Theroux. They did not really these kids did not expect Theroux, so they didn't know about him, and so okay. I tell you what. the documentary does not glorify these dudes. It actually reveals something about how these are just hurt dudes, it sounds like, at some point. And it also reveals the uncanny influence that they are slowly beginning to have on culture. Now, the upper room, we talk about pop culture here. I like to talk about it. Now, when I was watching this, I saw two worlds sort of collide. These young guys, the Sneeko, he's millions and millions of followers and stuff like that. Millions and millions of young people watching and consuming his ideological content, let's say. And one can say that the collection of these guys, not these particular individuals per se, but in general, like the Manosphere, have had an impact on how young people, especially young men, are sort of voting in the States. So, right? So if you look at it from that angle, young people moving towards a certain ideological bent, then that influences the politics of that country, which then has them electing a certain political people from a certain I'm trying to be as analytical here. I'm trying to draw the line between these Manosphere guys who most people would want to dismiss versus their actual influence on young men, in particularly young men. Now, if you watch the documentary, now this is one of those documentaries. It's very Netflix. You can watch 10 minutes, put it away, go back to it. Maybe it's largely entertaining. Theroux is funny, and I think Theroux's his interview style, these guys did not actually understand. Where they thought he was just, this bumbling Mr. Bean. I think one of them called him Mr. Bean. He looks so, he's very disarming. And so when they're talking to him, sometimes they reveal what's behind the mask. And it's very interesting. So I think this documentary is going to be somewhat interesting. Theroux gets to interview the mom of one of these guys. That's a very fascinating interaction. So yeah, anyway, I would say, what are my final notes on this? I'd recommend it. You can watch it while washing dishes or vacuuming the carpet. It's easy to consume. Where are my other notes? Let's see here. Ooh, let's wind this down. Yeah. Oh, yeah, the sneakiness of the way he interviews the guys, and he gets into the psychology of this loosely, but he gets into the psychology, and it kind of reveals something that is good to know and understand, right? Especially for younger people, younger men. You need to know and understand this. A lot of what they watch is curated content. It's fake. A lot of these dudes aren't who they say they are, and a lot of their stuff is rage bait in order to achieve something else. So they like to mix in truisms with utter bullshit. They mix them so well that a young mind, someone looking for answers, someone looking for guidance in a sort of this weird world that we're in, where masculinity is treated in a certain way. This becomes very attractive to young people. So yeah, understanding it, getting who they are, and I'm glad Theroux went into that sphere and try to drag it into the mainstream, at least some understanding of them in the mainstream, because they're not going away. These dudes are not going away. Yeah, this guy runs a utter scam in the background, but in the foreground, it purports to be a savior, which is a little bit corrupt. Anyway, That's a recommendation. You might not. It may not be your cup of tea, but yeah, let's see what you guys have to say. Yeah. Let's see. You were mentioning something about. This is Netflix. I don't want to just keep playing it over here. I don't want to get all nabbed up by the corporation. Okay, you said you don't watch the Manosphere stuff. Yes, no, does not appeal to me. Each their own. No, fair enough. Fair enough. But I think, just as a by the by, if you want to watch a documentary that you can consume about, I would recommend this one. Fair enough. Might not be for all. So Andrew Tate is missing from the movie. Yes, he is missing from the movie. But he was contacted to be in the movie, but he's missing from it. I think the guy in the first frame, I think, was meant to be a proxy of Andrew Tate. But anyway, it's worth a watch. Not for you, Chantal. Nah. Okay, fair enough. Let it breathe. I think. I don't know. I would recommend any parents to watch this. Just have if you're a parent, because I'm not a parent, and I don't purport to know even what it is, but I have been a young man before, right? This stuff, what these guys are doing, they're doing it and packaging it in a way that appeals to young men, especially young men. Talking about men in their early 20s looking for answers, figures. They're looking for that hero. They're looking for, these dudes prey on that. And I think it's just, don't put it away too hard. Don't give it a hard no. Let it breathe a little bit. See what happens. Anyway. Okay, sweet. I think I don't want to belabor that point too much. Pete, Americans and Brits pronounce it with a th rather than a ch because they can't French. Theroux. So I'm pronouncing it correctly, right? Good. Theroux it is. I gotta trust my instincts. What else is here? Yes. Katrina 1, you say they live in a bubble. I'm wondering if they could find themselves without audience and a small fortune. Who they really are inside. Kind of a oh my God. That's exactly it. That's what Theroux gets at. He peels back the bullshit facade only to reveal, this person actually, it's a little empty. It's kind of sad. This person is morally bankrupt. This is not even a spoiler. There's one point when he's interviewing one of the guys and he's got his mother there, and these cameramen are really good. So Theroux, in his wisdom, he asks the guy his opinion on women, and he says something vile, and his mom sort of turns around. We could see sort of the micro disgust look from a mom to her own son, and it just reveals something. Wait a minute, shit, even your mom is not buying into this bullshit that you pitched. It's once you peel back the curtains, there's how do they say it? There's something rotten in the state of Denmark. If you understood that reference, you get it. But yeah, very pretentious. It's bravado, right? It's look at the car, look at the watch, look at my, and that's sort of the proxy for it. Look, a lot of it is showmanship. Even a lot of it is showmanship, and also another thing is that's revealed in this docu. A lot of these Manosphere guys who are popular, they started off streaming or being online since puberty, basically. So they've been living online with this audience their entire life. They're hitting their 30s now, and that's pretty much all they've been doing. They're hitting the early 20s. Pretty much all they've been doing. So I think their view of normal life for an average regular person it's warped up. Okay, anyway, so I'm talking too much here. We are an hour in. All right. You know, without the audience, who are they going to? Yeah, a lot of them are running, you know, schemes in the background. This is addressed through, you know, crypto scams and whatnot. By the way, which is a huge industry. I couldn't believe the numbers here in South Africa. I think the South African cryptocurrency scams are huge. And I often wonder where all that stolen government money goes. You know, I mean, if you steal 300 million, how many houses can you buy for 300 million? I mean, you're going to have a couple of million spared over. You're going to fund, I'm thinking you're going to invest in crypto. You're going to start a pyramid scheme. Okay, can't miss the opportunity. All right, let's, no man. Oh, there you go. Okay. Yes, yeah. Boys without a good father figure, without good father figures in their lives, will be caught up by them. My son has plenty good male role models in his life from Sean on. That's fantastic. I mean, whoo, man. I really hope your progeny knows how lucky that he is. You know, yeah. I mean, that's such an important thing. That's such an important thing. I think that forms your immune. That's an immune system, right? A bit of an ideological immune system. He's got strong references in his life. What this documentary highlights is a lot of these guys didn't have that. The guy in the suit with what was that, Lamborghini? Boy, is his story a little bit sad. It's kind of sad. He's young now. Yeah, and you can once you see what his childhood was like, you can then pretty much understand why he's like that now. Just anyway. Yeah. Anyway. Yes, the Hawk Tour girl scam, same thing. Kind of, yeah. Okay. Here's my. Okay. Anyway, so that was that. Look, I'm not going to talk about it too much. It is a recommendation. I think some of you would like it. It's not something that you could sit down and go, oh, it's not going to be all Riley. It's actually quite funny. It's sad in some parts, but it's just a glimpse in a really good Louis Theroux way, right? It's that classic Louis Theroux. It's inoffensive, but you actually get to learn something. Anyway. Yeah. Thank you. You can use it, but you got to pay me royalties. It's an ideological immune system. Now you got to do the hand movements too. Ideological immune system. All right, you get it. You're picking up what I'm putting down. That's the whole purpose of the upper room. You get that, Joey? All right. Okay. So what's next, guys? So those were the two big things that I wanted to cover. I wanted to make that recommendation. Those two. So this week, look, I had a tough week last week. This week, it's a lot easier. Oof. Things are looking a whole lot better for me this week. Oh my God. The past couple of months have been some of the worst of my life. Yeah. Although, I got to count my blessings. I'm good. Yeah. But thanks for hanging out, guys. It's been an hour. Thanks for hanging out. I'm not done yet. Just want to do a little micro palette cleanser here. Let me close this up. March has been an important year in, I think, human history, right? I want to save this as PDF. What are you talking about? Oh, come on. Share. I'm sorry. Oh, give me a second. I got my notes here. Oh, there we go. Oh, for Pete's sake. Why did it take that long? I am so sorry, guys. My notes were giving me problems here. Okay, cool. So let's go through this quickly. Cool. Yeah, pull in 1044. You want to start a fire? Go ahead, man. There you go. Oh, wow. You got a comment from Joey. They're showing us how not to be when if we ever get to have a lot of money. Exactly. How not to act. Oh, how not to act. Yeah, exactly. Nah, 100%. March has been an important year. I think I have a vocabulary faux pas over there. You got me. All right. You got me on that one. All right. So anyway, I kind of wanted to bring this up real quick as a quick palate cleanser. Can you guys see this? Really, can you guys see this? I'm trying to... I think March, we got to ease of March. I think here's something I noticed. All right, two things. I think you guys all know the Ides of March, where Caesar got stabbed 23 times. Which marked the end of the Roman Republic, right? So that happened on this weekend, Pi Day, of course. We have, Albert Einstein was born, and on the 14th? Was it the 14th or the 15th? But what I couldn't help but notice was that some of our favorite politicians, favorite philosopher, Karl Marx, passed in 1883. Philosopher for the working class. I bring that up because these are individuals that sort of shaped culture, pop culture. I'm going back to the Julius Caesar moment, fall of the Roman Empire. In that same month, March, which is a very important part of the year. At the same time, it was the fall of the Romanov times, right? Two ends of an empire. So this is in the 1900s, and 100 years before that, a couple of thousand years before that. Somehow all boils. Why do I bring it up? It somehow all boils down to how we are experiencing Brutus. Yeah, Brutus. Was it Brutus that stabbed the dude? Brutus and a whole bunch of others, right? It wasn't just Brutus, right? Damn, boy, I would have loved to be a fly in that room. And also, what the hell was with the security in that room? Can we talk about that? I know in modern times we speak of metal detectors, but surely they had the dude that does the pat down. Nah. You can't bring your utensils in the Senate, Brutus. What is this? Oh, but I need what do you need to slice up right now, Brutus? What do you need to slice up? Are you having lunch right now, Brutus? We're talking big things over here. Why do you need a knife, Brutus? I mean, somebody they should have asked the question. I don't know. Anyway, didn't ask the right question. Lost an empire. See how it does? See how that works? Look, the point of what I'm bringing up here is you mustn't be afraid to dream a little bigger, darling. Or at least if you're not going to dream bigger, don't do it in March. Huh? Don't do it in March. All right. Let's see what Joey has to say here. Two of them are credited for killing him, but Brutus took the first jab. He took the first stab, right? Let me take a stab at it. No? So how does the collective stabbing work? Does the first guy get the credit, or the last guy? How does that work? Now, I'm trying to understand it for the culture. I'm trying to understand. I mean, okay. Did he take credit for? Man, I really need to revamp on my my Roman Empire history. Did he take credit, or was he given credit? I don't know. Did he at any point say, "Hey, I'm the dude that did it"? Not I don't know. I don't know how the Senate works, but I imagine it's like ministers, right? So the Minister of Agriculture did not do it. Me, The Minister of Weather did it. Brutus. Anyway, Ectu Brutus, right? Ectu Brutus? Is it Ectu Brutus? Yeah. Anyway, beware the Chihuahua named Brutus on March, the most important year of the Roman calendar. Anyway, let me shut this down quickly. Anyway, cool. So I thought that was interesting. A bit of a cultural infarction over there. Yeah, it was a good point, right? Good point. I'm only asking questions here at the upper room. But by the way, guys, if you don't mind, like and subscribe. It helps the channel. I am at, guys. I need to actually get going on the channel a little bit now. I've been a little slack. I'm only at 92 subscribers now. I'm pushing to 100, right? Pushing towards 100, and I think it's because I'm not churning out content. What I've realized is I'm getting a lot of views, right? It's quite interesting. Each episode I'm getting a chunk more views, which is great. Yeah, thank you, Gavin, for the advice, by the way. But I think I need to, clip them up, do more shorts. Basically, what I need to do is cut and paste Milo from It's Not Okay TV's playbook, because you guys are doing really well. You guys got to show it 6, right? I got to do shorts, right? I got to do shorts. Yeah, I got to get my rugby shorts on. You're right. What else do I have for you here, guys? Okay, so we have what I have for you guys here is really quick and clean. Gavin and Kevin, you guys made some really good recommendations for what to watch this week. So this week, I'm taking 2 suggestions, strong suggestions. They came very strong. Mobland. I haven't seen Mobland. It's been on my watch list for months now. I'm a huge fan of Tom Hardy, but I want. That's one of those shows that I don't want to watch half-ass. I want to dig in. So this week, starting tonight, actually, after my sequel exam, I'm going to carry on. Yeah, Recon 1 shorts are good format, fantastic, and high production value. I wonder how many hours he puts into chopping those things down, editing them down. I'm curious to know what his workflow is. But at the end of the day, I got to pull finger. Commit to the Tuesday show, which I am, but I'm not going to announce it now. So anyway, Kevin, you sent Kjziller. You sent this trailer in here. Quickly, if we may. Mobland and Sherlock, Young Sherlock. Yes. Mobland, Young Sherlock. What do you think? But let's see this. Let me turn off the background music real quick. Just want to watch these quick ones and then see what you guys have to say. Definitely watching Mobland. And definitely gonna get on that Young Sherlock. Maybe I'll do a round robin. One Mobland, one Sherlock. One Mobland, one Sherlock. Looks like a good idea. I think I'm gonna do that. Get them 2 clapped up in one good show. Then I can actually talk about both of them next week. Okay, sweet. Hey, guess who's here? The Icebringer. How's it going, man? Welcome, man. Yeah. We're just about to, I'm going to say it, land the plane at some point. So, watch some trailers that were recommended, and then I want to just get your thoughts on it. And then there's a couple of reminders at the end there. Have I covered everything? We haven't even spoken about AI security and St. Patrick's Day, but we'll leave those for next week. I think I waffled on long enough for the Predator thing and the Theroux thing. So let's check this out. There you go. Let's see what this is about. Now I skipped through the trailer once, So this is kind of my full watch through. One of the things I like to do is I don't want to watch the trailer prior unless let me hide this guy. Yeah, I prefer to watch it with you guys and get a earnest reaction. I can see what you guys think. It's the best way I like it. Yeah.
Farmer's
What you
daughter,
got?
take one. I need to be famous, Wayne. All the best
Wait a
people
minute.
are.
Ain't nobody else out there like you.
I'm pretty sure we've seen. Have we not?
You know what?
Why?
Because you got that X Factor.
Okay, 824. You make a lot of horror and whatnot.
So this is it. Our own studio backlot.
Okay. I know what kind of director that is.
Yes, sir.
That's one ugly son of a bitch.
Music in the back.
My wife, Earl, is next door, so I would appreciate a little discretion.
Okay.
He don't know what we're doing, does he?
Well, it's better to beg for forgiveness and ask for permission.
Would you like to come inside?
Much obliged.
I want to be in the movie.
It's a pretty good afro.
The story can't just change midway through.
If Daddy catches
What's going on
us,
here?
there's no telling what he might do.
My wife is not well. It happens after dark.
Good Lord. That's the thing about cabins in woods, bro.
You don't want to leave, do you?
People's eyes are gonna pop out of their damn skulls when they see this.
Okay. Okay, this is I get what this is.
Are you alright? No.
Okay, got some big there's some big names over here. Okay, that's vampire.
One of the boys found this inside.
What do you think is on it?
Oh dang.
I see one goddamn fucked up horror picture.
Okay. All right, this is I don't know. What do you guys think? You know? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'll check it out. But I would watch Scream 6 first. Jenna Ortega. What? She's like she's a blockbuster actress, isn't she? Yeah.
He don't know what we're doing, does he?
I don't know.
It's better to
Yeah,
beg
we'll
for
see.
forgiveness and ask for permission.
I'll check the reviews first. Look, in an economy, in a time economy like this, where there's a lot to watch. Yeah, it's got that Synergy vibe. It's got that Synergy vibe. What are you guys thinking? Yeah. So Chantal says, saw something sad last night. Sarah Michelle Gellar announced on IG and at IG that Hulu is not going to pick up. Oh, no ways, man. So Hulu is not going to pick up the Buffy News Sunnydale reboot sequel show. Maybe somebody else is going to pick it up. I know Hulu and them, they're going through like corporate takeover stuff. So maybe her announcing it's not going to be picked up is her hoping someone else picks it up, like Netflix or one of the other, like Amazon Prime, perhaps. It's interesting. Okay, well, that's too bad. That sucks. Let's see what else is here. But are they picking up Firefly though? Huh? What did you hear about Firefly? Because I can't wait for that. Yeah, Jenna Ortega is in this. Oh, I should have been keep playing that. Jenna Ortega is this. Scream 6. I don't know. I don't think so. Nah, I'm not thinking so. Yeah, this looks low budget, right? It looks like, almost student filmy-ish. I'm not sure what the old lady is. Is she a vampire? Is she I don't know. Maybe the trailer is chopped up wrong. I don't know if I'm going to jump out of my seat to go see it. Although I'll keep it in the chamber. It kind of reminds me of like one of those John Carpenter movies, low budget looking, but then maybe later on becomes a cult classic. Maybe this could be one of those. You say, okay, let me stop playing it before I get copy struck again. Once, yeah. Claimed, copyright claimed. So Nomad says, I will check on it and the high seas. Yeah. I'm going to get a dose after this stream. Cool. Oh, hey, oh, champ. Oh, man, you in bit of pain? Well, I'll tell you what. Rest easy, big champ. Come on now. Do what you got to do to maintain yourself. Do what you got to do. I think, is it the Firefly announcement today? I do believe so. I think the Firefly announcement should be today alongside the Oscars. Joey, do you watch the Oscars? I'm asking you. Okay. Okay, sweet. Okay, that was that other trailer. Let me close that. What else do I have? Oh, can I show you guys something awkward? I want to show you guys something awkward. Joey says, I don't know that that booty looked pretty good in the first scene. That booty did look good. I'll tell you what. I'm not gonna lie. The Fibonacci angles. But yeah, I think that was Jenna Ortega. Huh? Oh, there you go. It's one way to sell the film, right? You're not wrong. You're not wrong. The Oscars still, is the Oscars still a thing? Yeah. Some people think it's still a thing. I believe some people think. I think this is actually, 1044. You bring up a good side track over here. After the Oscars is over, I'm gonna watch it because I do believe that this is going to be one of the last really. I'm not gonna say really good, but it's only downhill from here unless something changes in Hollywood. So you're just watching the slow decline of that old institution. Yeah, I think there should be a slow decline of that old institution to make space for a new one. Oh, now I sound like a revolutionary. No. Change of guard. When you relegate yourself to irrelevancy through your own efforts and your unwillingness to pivot, change, listen, take advice, well then you kind of deserve to finish. You kind of deserve to not be there anymore because you're wasting the time and space for those who deserve it better, those who are willing to listen, and those who are willing to actually pivot and change. I mean, Hollywood has gotten so lost in its source, it's forgotten. The audience is important. Could be the most important thing, I think. So you keep shitting on them, they're not going to show up. And so who's going to rock up at your Oscars? You know where I'm going to rock up at? I'm going to go onto YouTube and go watch the Oscars watch party. That's way more entertaining these days. All right. Joey, you did watch Sinners, one battle after another, and Marty Supreme. I haven't seen Marty Supreme yet. I think that's going to win. I don't know if Sinners is going to take it. I think my sister and I were talking about this a couple of weeks ago. I should actually ask her what she thinks about tonight. I'll send some notes. Sinners, not worth the time. Not bad, but don't go out of your way to go see it. One battle after another was much better. One battle after another is a movie, right? Was much better, but in my opinion, not Oscar worthy. Fair enough. I quite enjoyed Sinners. I went maybe because I was there within the cinematic experience. I think I gave a review last week on this. It's a good movie. Yeah, I'd recommend it. Here we go. Oscars are rigged. Yeah, they kind of are. But, they kind of always were. But, yeah, They kind of always were, but I would say they used to at least pretend, right? They used to at least pretend. I mean, that was okay. You know. And also, there was in my opinion, a lot more well-deserved nominations. You know, so even if someone was snubbed, shit. I mean, if you're going up against Scorsese and freaking, I mean, that's what's a snub when you're at that level? When that's the level of quality. But as soon as you start giving Oscars over to people for meeting a quota and not actually the art, and also, yeah, you just kind of discredit your own brand. The Oscars brand has been discredited. Oscars are rigged, and I think it's worse still. There's one thing being rigged, but they are so rigged, they now believe their own bullshit. They believe their own bullshit. Oh, since we said it was a good movie, then it is a good movie. No. You say it's a good movie, the audience decides whether it is or not. If the audience says it's a shitty movie, you can love your movie. Yeah, you can love a movie. No one blames a mother for loving their child. No one does. You know? So anyway, that's the Oscars. That's my thing to the Oscars. Chantal, you went in 100% right. Oscars are rigged. All right. Whew. An hour, 20 minutes. I want to show you guys something awkward and weird. We got St. Patrick's Day coming up, right? Now, I checked on the internet to see what's going on for St. Patrick's Day outside of the regular crap. And I came across this. St. Patrick's Day. I came across a video from the Irish Department of Foreign Affairs and Trade. Basically, it's the Irish Derpa. Derko. Is it Derko? Yes. Irish Derko. And they made this video for St. Patrick's Day, right? For, you know, St. Patrick's Day for all the Irish people around the world, right? Let's see what you have to say there, Joey. Oh, hang on, let me not ignore you there, Joey. That's a good thing about movies, music, etc. They are called the arts because they are open to interpretation. 100% correct. So there's a subjective nature of art. Yes, might be great to one, but stuck to another, and vice versa. 100%. And that beautiful play, that beautiful tug of war. You know, sometimes people love it. Then later, you add some time onto it. Oh, now they hate it. Then they love it again. Oh, it skips a generation, you know? The generation upon which the art was created hates it. A new group of people rediscover it and think, oh, is that a Basquiat? Yeah. Okay. You guys tell me what you think. I'm not going to say too much about this, but this is the St. Patrick's Day video dished out by the Irish Department of Foreign Affairs and Trade.
I remember it now, it takes me back to when it all first started. But I've only got myself to blame for it, and I accept it now.
I hope I don't get copyright.
It's time to let it go out and start again. But it's not that easy. But I've got high hopes. It takes me back to when we started. High hopes. When you let it go out and start again.
Look at that.
High hopes. When it all comes to an end.
I hope.
And in my dreams, I meet the ghosts of all
I hope.
the people who have
Hey, Gavin, do you wonder what
seem to show up so quick, but they leave you far too soon.
Yeah, that's nice.
I know it's crazy to believe in silly things, but it's not that easy.
Yeah, real quiet.
I've got high hopes. It takes me back to where we started.
I would be surprised.
Let go out and start again.
Are you getting government vibes?
Oh, it all comes
Oh, hey,
to an end,
careful, they long good.
and the world keeps spinning. It all comes to
Oh, man, what did that say?
yeah, the world keeps spinning. How this world keeps spinning around.
Okay. Yes, that was a yeah, you guys. That was a message from for St. Patrick's Day for Voices of Ireland around the world. Yeah, when I googled St. Patrick's Day, I was not expecting how do you say it? A UNICEF style video. You know, very kumbaya. For one moment, I thought Michael Jackson would pop out there singing "We Are the World, We Are the Future." Gavin, quick question for you. High hopes in Ireland. Actually, let me ask you that on Discord. Let me ask you that on Discord. Yeah, we can't even afford an intro to this bit. Oh my god! Jeepers. Yeah, you get it. Okay, feed the child 49 cents a day. Those dictators need more Muslims. UNICEF. All my life. I'm in my middle age now. All my life, UNICEF. Yeah. Never been a thing. And the scandals after that. I'm not even attributing that to the. By the way, if anyone from the Department of Foreign Affairs and Trade in Ireland, please don't copyright strike me. I appreciate it. But the thing is, I was not expecting a video like this for St. Patrick's Day, as I know it. All right, that was the point. But it's kind of sweet. I like Irish people. Yeah. Actually, should reach out to my buddy Ash. Cool. Anyway, let's get back into this. I need to start landing the plane, right? It's that time. Yeah. So anyway, speaking of Ireland, man, who are some of your favorite Irish people? Right? Yeah, who's my? A lot of my favorite Irish people are in pop culture, like the actors. Who's that? Colin Farrell. He's pretty good. Bono used to be a good dude. Okay. He's still a talented guy. He wrote songs that, man. I remember playing U2 albums back to front non-stop. Huge fan. Oof. Who knew the political, ideological, blah, blah, blah would mix things up? Anyway, good on him. Oh, Sinead O'Connor. Yes, R.I.P. to her. She's, there's another Irish cultural icon. But I think there's a lot of people in Irish culture that have had tremendous human impact in terms of the arts and culture, written word and stuff like that. Literature. Now I'm talking in the English-speaking West. I'm not sure if Edgar Allan Poe had that much of an impact in Indonesia, if you know what I mean. It's just a different thing. But yeah, good on them. Bono became a that Apple thing, was it the Apple thing where you were forced to download their song? That really took a dent. Their brand really took a dent. Anyway. All right. Okay. There was one more thing that I wanted to show you. that maybe you haven't seen. Let me just quickly check my notes quickly. If not, we got maybe 1 or 2 trailers. Then, yeah, it's been an hour and a half. Then we can land the plane from there. What else do I have here? Yeah, there was something I wanted to show you quickly. Just make sure that I got everything, because sometimes I miss clips because I'm either rushing too much or taking the patience to take my time. There we go. Just looking through my notes. Quick update on the stream pulse and the quiz thing. Look, I had a bit of a tough week, so I put that on pause a little bit. I didn't want to spend all of my, because I got a limited amount of tokens, AI tokens. Just realized that I got to be a lot more effective with my tokens. So I'll give you another update in the week about this. I think next time we will do a quiz at some point, because those are fun. I enjoy those. Do I have anything else? Yeah, I think we covered everything. We covered this weekend in history. I'm not going to talk about the AI security. We might do that on Tuesday night. KJ Files, Tuesday night. Kevin, are you still here? Yo, why not? I'm going to be open. Yeah. Oh, I think we're done with it. I've got one more clip. This is a clip from Mobland, and then it's a clip from Mobland. It's like a 1.5 minute interaction between two of possibly top 50 of my favorite actors. Oh, we had 94. Oh, sweet. Ooh. When I started the chat at the show, I was at 91. So we gained, do the math, carry the 1, 11. 2 more subscribers. Yeah, baby. Come on now. Let me do some video clip stuff. Thank you very much for those of you who subscribed.
Oh my God! Wow!
I hope it's you, Katerine 1. Anyway, thank you very much, guys. Appreciate it. Okay, we are about to land this plane. Oh, wait a minute, Joey. You said that. You said that, right? I fucking said that the earlier, and that's 3 more. Oh my! Sorry. All right. Okay. Well, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, Robbie, thank you very much. Hey, I don't think your son will regret. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. The numbers help out. It really does. I just got to pull my end, get some content out there, and I do have plenty of it. I got a lot to say about this pop culture stuff. I got a lot to say about this stuff. But I'm thinking the reviews are going to come in very nicely. Anyway, let's watch this clip. I haven't seen it because I'm trying to keep it. I want to get into Mobland without really knowing much, right? So far, I've done a good job. Just avoiding it. Let me just add it. All right, there you go. Dim the lights. Dim the lights. Oh, I think I got an idea for a soundbite. Dim the lights. Dim the lights. Joey, remind me to explain to you that reference. That was me, dude. Yeah, that was not nice. That was not nice. That was a slap on the face. Cool, man. I can't wait to see that. I can't wait. Pierce Brosnan. Jeez. Powerful actor, man. Good actor. Yeah. Good dude, too. Sounds like. Good dude. Anyway, guys. Man. If you were to know the state of my butt cheeks on this leather seat right now, you would cancel your subscription. Yeah. So let's not do that. Guys, thank you so much. I'm going to land the plane there. I think I've spoken enough. I've said enough. I hope you were entertained. I hope you learned something. I certainly did learn something. One of the beautiful things about this Sunday show is that it really gets me. I have to get up and actually get this done. I made a commitment. Sometimes I'm like, I don't really. Damn, I gotta do a show. Yeah, sometimes, fucking life is happening on this side of the curtain. I don't really speak about my I don't really speak about my personal life a lot, but bit of a transition in life. Oh, by the way, if anyone knows a good tax practitioner, find my Discord. Oh, yeah, I'm kidding on that. But yeah, but this is fun. It's almost therapy. But also, it's good to have a place where I can actually talk about these kinds of things and a bit of banter and hang out with you crazy folks. Huh? Are you not entertained? All right. Joey, you get that reference, right? Yeah, you get it. Oh. That's Gladiator, man. You get it. So, guys, thank you so much. I think this week I'm going to be chopping out those shorts. Thank you very much. And also content outside of the stream that will help the channel grow. I'm getting the views on the thing. I don't know who else is watching after the fact, which is great. I dig it. Thank you. Fantastic. If you're watching this after the show, good. Comment in the thingy thing. I want to know what you're thinking. But other than that, guys, I gotta hit the shower, cool down, and prep some lunch, and then I gotta check in on my exam. I can't believe I have a test afterwards. It shouldn't take me too long. I don't want to chill now. Anyway, thank you, Gavin. Thank you, Joey, for sticking about. Chantal and everyone that came through. Kevin, we'll talk about the Kjziller Hour, the Tuesday night. I want to do another late show. Yeah, I got capacity this week. We can actually really look at the short films with oomph. Anyway, guys, at this rate, I can talk forever. Let me do this.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Thank you so much. Good night. God bless. And before I say goodbye, don't take each other for granted.
I can't remember when I've had a more pleasant day. Until we meet again.